welcome to another episode of the Alignment Podcast. Today I'm coming to you with this wonderful vibration I'm feeling, being reminded how our choices inform our experience, our choices in thought, of course, vibration, being, and action, essentially all emanating from our choices in thought. Think of the choice to believe something as a choice in thought. The quality of our thinking, for example. Great example would be recently I had some fears coming up about manifestation and really about listening to my connection to the divine and trusting it. And I had this fear of what if I'm somehow messing up or doing it wrong or not really tuning into that great I am, that great spirit, and hearing something else. That little fear came up, right? And what I was able to do is get present, pray, and tune in and listen. And the calm came to show me it all depends on where I place my attention, my focus. If I am choosing to focus on that fear and thoughts at that level of consciousness, it will simply inform my experience more. But when I took that time to get still, be present within the fears that were coming up, within the questions and the doubt and the uncertainty, and I allowed myself to inquire, expanding my awareness just by being still, just by relaxing, just by breathing, and just by aligning. And I began to ask through that very act what I needed to know. And that wonderful calming frequency came with the information, showing me how I was choosing to place my focus in attention and even belief in doubt. And all I had to do was, by that very act of inquiring, taking action in faith, persisting toward connecting with the divine and knowing and receiving, asking it shall be given unto you. And what I received was that very clarity. Doubts will come. Where do you place your faith through action? My faith came about through action by inquiring and asking that divine guidance to assist me and help me know what I needed to know. And suddenly I could see how my attention, belief, and energy was flowing into doubt. And instead, I had the opportunity to trust the knowing. Yet the fear, yes, came saying, hey, is it questioning whether it was right to trust the knowing, right? To trust this knowing. Because I wasn't in a state of alignment. I was in a state of uncertainty, doubt, and putting my energy there. As soon as I began to come to this place of alignment, of presence, expanding my awareness, relaxing, and inquiring, it allowed for this higher level of consciousness to come through and remind me and help me see and feel the frequencies, the source energy all came through to help me see, inspiring me to come on now, in fact. Knowing is what we access when we align with the divine. The knowing washes away the doubt. There is no fear in perfect love or that perfect alignment with the source of love itself. We are that limitless love and light. And when we align with the source, we expand out of the limited conditioned thinking into more of what we are. And that knowing allows us to let go of the doubt, the fears, the uncertainty, we begin to manifest in harmony with what is. What does that look like for you? That's what you get to explore. I'm exploring what it looks like for me, this individuated point of awareness on an infinite band of consciousness. And I'm seeing with such gratitude how life is responding in powerful ways, living my dreams, but more importantly, recognizing that what really matters is this internal state that I'm cultivating. And at times I'm cultivating vulnerability, crying, and letting it out and it feeling good to do so. Recognizing it's all for us. My wife, youngest daughter, and son all went to a service project overseas. And as we were leading up to that, I was feeling these emotions I didn't quite understand one morning and feeling a little agitation and frustration. I didn't know why. And so I got aligned, got present, let my awareness expand, inquired, was realized it was my sadness that they were leaving that I was suppressing. And so it was turning into annoyance, anger, and all of that. And that sadness felt kind of like hurt. And so I realized it would be best and highest to just vocalize it, get it out, speak it to my wife, not in a vulnerability way, to let her know. And if she sensed some of that annoyance, to let her know what was going on. So I went back. As soon as I opened my mouth to tell her, hey, baby, I just realized I'm sad you all are leaving, I started crying. It was a beautiful release. I'm sad y'all are leaving. I just realized it, and I apologize. If I was annoyed this morning, I didn't even realize what it was myself. And it was just a beautiful way to open up and let that energy pass and acknowledge that, yes, there was sadness there. And after that, it transformed into acceptance. I don't feel sad anymore. I love them, of course, and I know they're going to be safe, but the sadness has dissipated. The suffering, I'll say. Whatever's there now is this little feeling that feels blissful, even. Whatever it is, it's a different kind of feeling, like this love feeling that it feels blissful. So that's whenever the energy shows up, whatever that energy is, if we can learn to align, to let go, to allow that energy and to align with that spirit that shows us how to navigate it, we can find out what the gift is, how it is for us versus resisting and suffering. We can recognize that everything is for us. So, again, whether it be doubt, fear, whatever is here, it is for us. If we can align with that higher level of consciousness, the divine mind of spirit, and let that guide us, teach us, and show us, we'll receive everything we need and see how everything that has shown up has been perfect. Without exception, all is well and always is. So, with that, I leave you. I hope that has somehow assisted in reminding us of our oneness, our perfection, and our power. And I look forward to continuing to co-create in this amazing, amazing life together. Much love.